Extra, 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 extra lesson. I know everybody got a blessing, someone need lessons, someone need extra lessons. Dog, you be the first girl I ever get right now. Careful.
Hi YouTubers, welcome to College Line TV. This is our first language tutorial, and of course we are going to be looking at a very important topic. Now this topic is subject-verb agreement. In my experiences, this area has provided a lot of challenges to its speakers, and so it is important to touch on this in our quick first tutorial. In order to figure out how to handle subject-verb agreement, we need to follow one simple rule. Just one. Now what is this rule? A singular subject requires a singular verb, while a plural subject requires a plural verb. Your task then is to figure out what a subject is. Tell if it is one or more than one, and then match it to its corresponding predicate or verb. Now, I must touch on an important aspect. When you learned about nouns and how to pluralize nouns, you learned that you add s or es or change the y to I and then add es. However, when dealing with verbs, it is a totally different ballgame. In actuality, the singular verb ends with s or es, while the plural verb remains in its base form. There are 3 sentences on the board, and I am going to look at the 3 sentences for you and explain how subject-verb agreement really works. So let's go. The first sentence says, the ladies walks or walk briskly. Now the first task is to figure out what the subject of the sentence is. Now to do this, you ask the predicate, what or whom? So who walks or walk briskly? Your answer, the ladies. So let's draw a line under that. Then you must decide if this subject is one or more than one. Now we know that ladies represent more than one. Therefore, we must align it to its corresponding verb, which would be walk. Therefore, the answer to the first item would be ladies walk. So the full sentence would be the ladies walk briskly. However, one lady walks briskly. Let's move on to 2. A box of bananas are on the table. Again, question the predicate. What is on the table? Obviously, a box. Clearly, a box is singular and therefore must be matched to its corresponding verb, which will then be is. So we say a box is, not a box are. The mistake that many users tend to make here is that they confuse the object of the preposition as the subject. For example, the user may think that the subject is bananas and say bananas is more than one. However, bananas would be the object of the preposition, not the subject of the sentence. Let's move on to our third. Ackee and saltfish are a popular Jamaican dish. Ackee and saltfish. Sometimes we become confused in determining whether the subject is singular or plural, especially if we see 2 items. Now, in this case, ackee and saltfish seem to be 2 things, but in actuality, this is referring to one dish. Therefore, ackee and saltfish must be considered to be singular because it's considered to be one thing. Therefore, we have to align the subject with its corresponding predicate. Now, what would be our answer? Clearly, it must be is. There are many other areas in subject-verb agreement that our users struggle with. But in this quick tutorial, these are just some of the areas that I want us to focus on first. Look for future videos regarding subject-verb agreement and tutorials. College Line TV. Like, share, subscribe.
Extra lesson. I know everybody got a blessing, someone need lesson, someone need extra.